Have you ever heard a question that felt like a trap disguised as a simple conversation? They sound so ordinary, so innocent, but the moment you answer, you've already lost ground. This is the battlefield of manipulation, fought not with accusations but with cleverly crafted inquiries. And if you don't know the patterns, you'll find yourself fighting your own instincts instead of the deception in front of you. The ancient Stoic philosophers understood this game. They saw that true power lies not in controlling others, but in guarding your own mind. Today, we're going to dismantle the 5 most deceptive questions manipulators use to control you. More crucially, I'll give you the exact Stoic responses to remain calm, clear, and completely unshakable. By the end, you will never be a pawn in someone else's game again. Stay with me. And if you're ready to strengthen your mental armor, consider subscribing to Mindshift Philosophy. Do it for yourself to ensure you never miss the insights that can fortify your peace. The first dangerous question: why can't you just let it go? On the surface, it seems like a plea for peace. But this isn't about moving forward. It's about escape. What they are truly saying is, I don't want accountability. I need you to become so weary that you stop seeking the truth. They rely on your exhaustion. They bank on your desire for harmony to outweigh your need for honesty. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. He never added, unless it's uncomfortable. Truth doesn't have an expiration date. So how does a Stoic answer this? Not with an argument, but with grounded resolve. When you hear, can't we just move on, take a breath, and calmly state, I will move forward when I understand what happened, not before. That single sentence anchors you. It communicates that your peace is built on clarity, not on fatigue. Question 2. Do you really think I'd do that? This is poison wrapped in a wounded tone. It's theater. The question isn't a request for trust. It's a performance designed to paint you as cruel for doubting. They're not appealing to your logic, but to your guilt. If they can make you feel ashamed for questioning, you'll silence your own intuition. But a person of integrity doesn't need to convince you of their honesty. Their actions speak consistently without fanfare. So, what's the Stoic reply? Don't take the bait. Don't scramble to reassure. Instead, with detached clarity, respond, that's not the question. The question is, how would I know if you did? In an instant, you shift the dynamic. Liars operate in the fog of doubt. Your response turns on the light. The third manipulative phrase, are you attacking me right now? This is a masterful deflection. It looks like a question, but it's actually a shield. You raise a valid concern, you point out an inconsistency, and suddenly you're on trial. Wait, are you attacking me? The focus rockets off their behavior and onto your character. You're forced to backpedal, to explain you didn't mean it that way, and in that fluster, you surrender your power. Epictetus taught the power of silence. This silence isn't weakness, it's a refusal to play by their rules. So when faced with this, hold your ground. Maintain steady eye contact. Let the silence hang for a 2 count, then ask calmly, does the truth feel like an attack to you? 3 words that flip the script. They expect defensiveness, they never expect poised, piercing clarity. Number 4, you believe me, don't you? Listen closely. Anyone who must demand your belief, instead of earning it through consistent action, has already shown their hand. This isn't a question, it's a trap. What they are really saying is, stop thinking, hand over the keys to your judgment. They aim to make your caution feel like betrayal. But caution is wisdom. It is the gatekeeper of your peace. The Stoic discipline here is apatheia, not apathy, but the clear-sighted state of not letting turbulent emotions override your reason. When someone presses, you believe me, don't you? Pause, breathe, and reply, trust is built by actions, not requests. Are you asking me to ignore my own perception? This line rebuilds the boundary. A person hiding something will stumble. A truthful person will not be threatened. Finally, question 5, is it really that big of a deal? This is the first bullet fired to dismantle your reality. It's dressed as concern, but it's an accusation. The subtext is, you're overreacting. Your feelings are invalid. The problem is your perception, not my behavior. They want to take your greatest strength, your awareness, and recast it as a flaw. But sensitivity is not weakness. It is your internal radar. It's the engineer who hears the faint, irregular noise in the machine long before it fails. Your awareness is a compass, not a crutch. So, what would Marcus Aurelius do? He sought truth, not victory. When someone asks, is it really that big of a deal? Don't get angry, don't justify. Simply look at them and say, it's important enough to mention. Does discussing it make you uneasy? This reclaims your narrative. You are not sensitive, you are observant. The Stoic mindset to disarm all of this is your ultimate shield. Manipulators thrive on emotional chaos. Their goal isn't to win a debate of facts, it's to make you lose your balance through guilt, through shame, through exhaustion. Stoicism draws the crucial line: what is within your control and what is not. Their feelings, their reactions, their need to deflect. These are not yours to manage. Your perception, your response, your inner peace, these are your fortress. Your calm is the kryptonite to their chaos. When you refuse to react at their frantic pace, when you observe with detachment and respond with precision, you shatter their entire strategy. Their most potent weapon only works if you hand them your emotional reaction. Withhold that, and the weapon dissolves in their hands. Conclusion. You now see the 5 questions for what they are: moves in a hidden game. But you are no longer a player who doesn't know the rules. You are the one who sees the board. The Stoic doesn't need to shout to be heard. They stand firm in truth, and in that stillness, the manipulator's disguise often falls away on its own. Seneca, Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, they all embodied a simple, powerful reality. The individual who sees clearly cannot be controlled. Remember this: you are not harsh for upholding a standard. You are not broken for needing clarity. You are awake, and in a world that often prefers sleep, your awareness is your greatest power. Choose reason. Walk with steady resilience. Be unshakable. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to Mindshift Philosophy for more. And in the comments below, I want you to write, "I see clearly."